As an actor, Clint Eastwood is still identified as the rough, masculine loner who starred in westerns. As a youngster, Eastwood played the piano boogie-woogie style and wanted to get a degree in music after high school. But he ended up graduating from a technical school in Oakland, California, and doing odd jobs including hay baler, logger, truck diver, and steel furnace stoker. He was drafted with the Army and based at Fort Ord in Monterey, California. While in the Army, an actor he met convinced him to take a screen test in Los Angeles. After he finished his military duty, he signed a contract with Universal for $75 a week. His rugged looks eventually landed him on a TV series Rawhide, which ran for 8 seasons. Eastwood became internationally known when he went to Italy to star in 3 spaghetti westerns, A Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. In all 3 westerns, he wore the same poncho without ever washing it. Eastwood's career shifted back to a string of American-made Western movies. He played drifters and deputies. He can handle pistols with either hand and learned to mountain climb for one role. He modernized the Western Marshal role into the modern-day tough police inspector in what became his Dirty Harry series. It elevated Eastwood to superstar status. Eastwood revisited the Western genre in the self-directed film Unforgiven, in which he played an aging ex-gunfighter long past his prime. It garnered him an Oscar for Best Director and a nomination for Best Actor. He wore the same boots he had worn in the TV series Rawhide. They are now part of his private collection, having bookended his career in the Western genre. Eastwood is an avid collector of Western art. He describes Westerns as a period gone by, the pioneer, the loner operating by himself without benefit of society. He takes care of the vengeance himself. It's the last masculine frontier. A man was alone, on horseback. Another success was a love story, The Bridges of Madison County. Eastwood plays Kincaid, a lonely individual, a lost soul in mid-America. When I was doing it, I said to myself, this romantic stuff is really tough. I can't wait to get back to shooting and killing. Surprisingly, Eastwood had never considered himself a cowboy, but he says, when I got into cowboy gear, I looked enough like one to convince people that I was. The contrast with Madison County made Eastwood appreciate how at home he really felt in Westerns. Eastwood has actually had people come up and ask him to autograph their guns. Beginning with the thriller play Misty for Me, Eastwood has directed over 30 films, including westerns, action films, and dramas. For his work in the films Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby, Eastwood won Academy Awards for Best Director and Producer of the Best Picture, as well as receiving nominations for Best Actor. One of Eastwood's latest films is Jersey Boys, based on the musical about the 4 seasons. My involvement goes deeper than acting or directing. I love every aspect of the creation of motion pictures, and I'm committed to it for life, he says. His directing style has been described as shoot first and act afterwards. Eastwood got to incorporate his musical abilities in his films. He composed more than 7 film scores and received 2 Golden Globe nominations for the music in Grace Is Gone. Fulfilling a childhood goal, he was awarded an honorary Doctor of Music degree from the Berklee College of Music. Is it possible Eastwood could have developed his love of music while a lonesome cowpoke with only a guitar for company around his past life campfires? Eastwood is rugged and an individualist. There's a rebel lying deep in my soul. Anytime anybody tells me the trend is such and such, I go the opposite direction. I hate the idea of trends. I hate imitation. I have a reverence for individuality. Perhaps that loner cowboy was also a business entrepreneur during the Industrial Revolution, having a vision and loving every aspect of seeing his ideas being created into reality. Eastwood has also been involved in politics. After having been sworn in as a California Parks Commissioner, he held up his new badge and told the crowd, "You're all under arrest." He was elected mayor of Carmel, California, and served 2 years. Was Eastwood hearkening back to his Western roles and past lifetime as the marshal of a small Western town? This is Dr. Barbara Lane, author of 16 Clues to Your Past Lives, reminding you to learn from the past, live in the present, and create a fulfilling future.